Guys, I'm Aida from Head Anxiety, and you're listening to Heavy Metal Breakdown. Let's go.
Oh yeah, let's go. I like how you did that. I like how you did that. And I love how you threw the horns up too. You're energetic. You're ready to go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, just so everybody's listening, we are recording this on January 24th, and there is currently a few storms going on here in the U.S. and over in Spain, where my friend Ada is out right now. And that is the beauty of the internet, is that we are still able to get this done. it's
If it's working, we are
if it's
connected.
work exactly. I had a lot of technical difficulties this morning, but we made it here today, and we are here because of the band called Her Anxiety. This podcast is all about mental health and getting through that anxiety. So when I found out about this band, I thought to myself, I gotta have them on. I gotta figure out what that anxiety is. Ada,
Why not? Why
why
not?
why Her Anxiety? Why did you decide to name your band that?
Well, let's say this band has a lot of time working together, and we started call his anxiety. It was always related with my own experience. I've been suffering from anxiety all my life, so some years ago we had to change the name. We had some troubles with it, so we decided to put Her Anxiety and focus even more on my experience.
Make it more
So
personal for you.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
something different, I think, and that's why. And I also love the expressions with the lyrics and the tones, and I love the word anxiety also. Like it means a lot for me. So yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
so even down to the band name is personal for you. So you dig deep in the lyrics and the songs, and even the band name is it's very personal to you. How long have you been doing this for, or just music in general for?
Oh, music, I think since I don't know the year, but since I'm 15, I think. Yeah. Now I'm 31. Yeah, so
Okay.
all
Oh,
my
okay.
life.
So you've been playing music now for like 16 years.
Yeah, screaming to the
Yeah.
microphone.
You've been screaming for 16. How's your voice doing from that screaming from the last 16 years?
Quite good. It's perfect.
Good, good.
Yeah.
You have some exciting news. And one thing that I saw on your page, you guys are playing a show out there in Spain this summer
Yeah, we're
called
going to.
Resurrection Fest.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah,
the one of the main festivals here. It's a very good opportunity for us.
yeah.
We already played there 2 years ago. It was
Oh, okay.
fantastic. It was amazing. But we were in that moment in a band contest. Like they have the
Oh,
opportunity for all the bands in Spain and other Spain also because we had some mates from Portugal also playing there,
hmm.
and they choose like four bands in the band contest, and those four bands are one per day for
Oh,
the
okay.
opening show for the festival.
Is there
And
4 days? There's 4 days, right?
yeah, now
Yeah.
yes, yeah,
Okay.
it had some years it was 3 days, and one special year due to COVID and everything, it was 5 days. I think it was too long for
Wow.
me
Yeah.
as a fan to be there.
Yeah, that's
It was
long.
long.
Yeah. That is long.
Yeah, yeah. And also for social anxiety for me was too much.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. It's a reality also in festivals.
Yeah,
Um,
especially like when you're around all the fans and artists, like you have to kind of separate yourself from that like
yeah,
from that emotion and that moment because you have to be the lead singer and you have to, make the band look good and you have good interactions with fans and bands. But if this isn't going
yeah,
right up here, that could be a little
exactly.
difficult. How do you manage
Yeah.
that?
Well, I have a previous nervous, but once you go out to the stage, it disappears for sure.
Hmm
And
hmm
and we also have the social anxiety hitting when I'm like working in the festival, because I'm a very known person there, because I'm always looking like this in the festival. So I'm very people recognize me, and
Cool.
also my partner. We love that, and we love people asking us for photographs and everything. We enjoy that a lot. But sometimes I need him to support me, like, because he's very social. I'm not social person. I'm not a social
Oh.
animal at all. So I need his support to tell me, don't worry, relax, let's enjoy.
Oh.
If you want to go out, let's go. Let's take a
Yeah.
break or whatever. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
you know,
I love
I've
that.
yeah, you know, that is one area that I've never really thought about of when you're on a multi-day festival and there's all these bands that you want to meet and make a good impression on, and
Yeah,
fans you want to meet and have a good impression on, but there's just that little bit of like, I don't know if I can do this right now almost. Like I don't know
yeah,
if
yeah.
it's okay, if it's good right now.
Yeah, if but it's something that happens to me is that I with all the makeup, it's like I'm special to them to recognize me
Yeah.
in some way, but not fans. For me, are more friends, because I'm very typical here in the internet, but not a lot, and they are not my fans for sure. They like how I look.
Yeah.
Um,
No, you definitely got a cool look. I think you have the best
thank you,
facial makeup and hair of anybody that's been on the show so far. I
thank you
love
so
the
much.
line through it. Why do you do that? Why do you kind of create this different look for you?
I don't know. I love like expressing myself with
Hmm.
lyrics and music, but also with makeup and hair and everything. Also, um, performing and doing all the outfits and everything. So that's something I love. But the point I was going to is that if I take out all the makeup and I dress normal, people don't say anything to me, so they don't need photographs and anything. So I can
Oh,
enjoy the shows and be like,
yeah.
everybody knows me. Like Hannah Montana, the Miley Cyrus show, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like a Miley Cyrus show, but without the kind of
yeah,
music, but screaming instead.
yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
love
there you go.
that.
That's cool. Yeah. Do you feel that when you kind of get into, and I don't want to call it character, but when you get into like the makeup
Yeah,
and the
it is,
whole
it is.
look, it is okay. So do you feel
Yeah,
like when you're able to kind of get that persona, do you think that that helps you kind of switch gears into, oh, I'm the artist right now. I'm not Ida right now. I'm the artist and I need to be this. But when the makeup comes off, you're able to kind of be like, okay, I can kind of just step back from this for a moment and breathe for a minute.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
there's
it.
that good
That's perfect.
separation there.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
And I think people that is very recognizable out there everywhere. Like I don't know, but many people that are so famous that in Australia they are known, in Africa they are known. I don't know, everywhere in the world. It's
Yeah.
very difficult to be them.
Right, because they don't have this other like alter ego almost where they jump into like a different look or character or something like that.
They
Yeah, that's a good
switch
point.
off. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, very cool. So how was your first time at Resurrection Fest? The first time you played it, how was
Oh,
it?
well, it was fantastic, but it was fantastic due to the people working there, because they
Mm.
were like they work for so big bands, and they offer you their help, but 100%, like, what do you need? I can offer you this and this and this, and let's do this together. And exactly, what do you need at any moment?
Mm.
And we are very used to small shows, let's say, in small pubs and everything, and
Yeah.
like, yeah, we are doing everything always, like the sound, the stage, everything. We are putting all and taking everything off. In the
Wow.
festivals, this is very very different. So yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
people working there are amazing. They are perfect, so helpful. So it was very nice. It was fantastic, and we want
Cool.
to go back right now. Yeah.
That's, you know what? That's another interesting point that I haven't really discussed with anybody, and that is the difference between a small local show and jumping on something that's way bigger. Because sometimes the bigger festivals can be more challenging because there's so much going on, and sometimes artists aren't able to speak with the organizers, and it's just kind of a little crazy. But it sounds like Resurrection Fest has been really good to you,
Yeah, yeah,
and it was a really great experience. So that's really good to know as somebody on the outside, kind of looking in. It's like,
yeah.
oh, cool, cool. Because I do know there are some festivals that struggle with like communication with the bands and the managers and agents and stuff. So it's good to know that they are on top of it. That's cool. How are you?
Yeah.
So since you did it before, now you're doing it now. Are you? So how did they approach you this time? Was it? Did you have to get in some other way, or were they like, we loved your performance last time, we want you back?
No, I don't know. I hope so. They enjoyed last time we were there, but I don't know if they had time to be there, to be honest. So
Mm.
I have no idea if they've seen us or they've seen some photographs or whatever.
They had to have
I
seen
don't know,
something.
but
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know. But they sent us an email and was like, "Hey, can you be at this show this year?" So we asked, "Okay, yeah, for sure."
amazing.
That was all.
So where are you located at in Spain?
I am working in Asturias in the north, but the band is based in Vigo, that is in the northwest. So
Mm.
now, in the moment, I'm in Vigo. Yeah.
And where is the festival held?
Um, Halfway
Oh, okay.
in the middle of those places is in Viveiro, is in the north, also west of Spain, but in the north coast. It's a very beautiful place, a coast
Cool.
place. Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah, I
I
actually
recommend it a lot. If you have the opportunity, you can
well,
go.
so that's, so as soon as I saw the flyer for that, I was like, "Oh man, I gotta be there somehow." Because I had never
Yeah.
heard of the festival before. How
Okay.
long has
Yeah.
it been going for? Do you know? A couple years,
Um.
or has it been going
No, no,
for?
no. I don't want to be wrong here, but my first time there was 2011.
Okay, they've been around for a while then.
Yeah, but I think it's more years.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Okay, so they've been going for,
2006 or 2007. I think they
oh
started.
wow,
Yeah,
that's
it's a
almost
lot.
20, that's like 20 years ago now.
Yeah, I think more, even more. Yeah.
Wow, good for
Because they
them.
celebrated like 2 years ago or 1 year ago the anniversary,
Oh,
the biggest. Yeah.
very cool. So this is like a, excuse my ignorance on the festival.
Oh,
Being
no
in the
problem.
States, I don't really know about all the other ones, and
Yeah,
so
no,
it
normal.
sounds like, yeah, so that sounds like they are like what, like the biggest established thing. So that's an incredible offer for you guys. That's
Yeah,
incredible.
we love it. Yeah, that's absolutely amazing. Yeah, and we
And
enjoy it.
yeah,
Oh, sorry.
and it's even more validation that you guys are doing something right. I think a lot of creatives can think, am I making a difference here? Are people listening? Are kind of like the bigger heads of some of the music industry, are they noticing us, and what can we do? And it sounds like you guys are just right there. You're
Yeah, I
you're
have no
going up.
idea.
You're going up.
Maybe it's only we are close to them. I don't know.
They're like, who is closest to us? I definitely don't think that's the thing. I think you guys rule, and you have a great look and a great sound. And I always
Thank you.
love a female badass vocalist.
Uh, Something helps.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So that brings up a question for me. I wasn't planning on asking you this question, but um, there's definitely a weird ratio of of front men in metal bands compared to women fronting the bands. How does that play a role in your anxiety at all, or does it? Do you not look at
No,
that at all, or
no,
you're just like I'm just we're just like everybody else doing our thing, or do you think
yeah.
it's different since you are you're a female vocalist?
No, I don't think so. For
Good.
me, the my band is like my family, and nowadays, and they are working all together, and there's nothing related with if I am a woman or a man. So
That's great.
yeah, maybe some places or somebody could have any trouble with it, but
Uh-huh.
I don't care. It's for me. It's
I
we
love
are
it,
we are equal. So
but I don't care.
yeah, I don't care.
Very cool. Well, we are here today. My voice just cracked. Let me say that again. We are here today because of
Yeah,
a song called Release the Shark
yeah, we are
off the
here.
album No Land in Sight. So to me, just all that alone, right? The release of the shark, no land in sight, and you have this like crazy visual for your album cover that's right behind you that looks really cool. What is that connection with you with like the water and sharks and kind of being stranded? Where is this whole kind of theme coming from?
Okay. First of all, we live in Vigo. We are based in Vigo, and so that's in the coast. We have
Mm,
we born in the coast, and we've been raised in the coast. So that's something that marks us a lot, and also for me especially because I'm a diver, I'm a scuba diver. So
mm.
I'm underwater every time I can. And I enjoy that so much. And this is very
Yeah.
peaceful for me, for my mind. So it's absolutely relaxed. I recommend this a lot to everybody. So
You
go
know,
go
that's
dive in.
Yeah, that's wild you say that because so many times on this podcast is water brought up.
Really?
Water, yeah. You know,
Yeah,
people like to use references as waves crashing for their emotions, being stuck out in the water, not being able to have any help around and just feeling lost but there's also some bands that have water included in lyrics and in visuals because it brings them peace. It's very
yeah,
peaceful
exactly.
and relaxing. So there is definitely something about water and anxiety and the release of it because you can kind of just let it flow off with the water, like let it go, like leave it, drop it in the water, and just let it float away.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That that's it. That's it. For me, is peace. It involves peace a lot. So the name of the record, No Land Inside, is related to that.
Hmm.
Yeah, some bands relate that do not have help to be alone,
Right.
but for me, being alone is very nice. So, yeah, for
No
me, the
land
No
and
Land Inside is okay. It's a
yeah.
fantastic moment.
Especially
I'm fully
somebody
relaxed.
that has a lot of anxiety because if you're out somewhere with no land in sight, that means that there's no pressure on you.
Yeah,
There's nobody
exactly.
asking for photos or autographs, and you're not like having to worry about writing song lyrics. You're just at peace and you're one with the
Yeah,
world. And it's like,
but but for me, it's not the anxiety also, or not even related with people asking for
mm.
photographs or so. That's a good moment for me. My anxiety is more related with work and the
Sure.
things that we have to do in the back. Yeah,
Real
the
life
week.
stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The work week that it's more than
Yeah, so
than
okay, that actually
more
brings up
peaceful.
something that I'm going to touch on later. And when it comes to career
Okay.
versus what you love and how music gets you through that career. But we're going to hold off on that question for now.
Okay.
But I
I'm going to
love.
finish with this one
Oh, yes,
first.
go ahead. Go ahead.
So background, the artwork is from Calendra Liberty. I recommend him a lot. He's very nice designer,
Yeah,
and
it's amazing. It looks very
yeah,
cool.
it's very cool. We have the t-shirts. It's fantastic. In green color, not in blue one. And also the release the shark is like an encouragement, you know. It's like release your own shark to be brave to do
Ah.
things and to face the world. Yeah,
Yeah, just take it head on.
yeah,
And just jump in almost. Just jump in and do it.
yeah.
I like
Open
it.
the jaws. Yeah,
Exactly, exactly. Open it up and cut. We all have that like inner fire in us. You know, we have that
yeah,
inner kind of monster almost that, looking like this.
yeah,
And
for
when we
sure.
can let it out, it helps us internally when we can get that out a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
That's cool.
We need that shark in
We
many
need
times in
that
life.
shark. I love that. I love it so much. Um, So this album came out in 2022. So it's been out for about 3 years ish or so.
Yeah.
How was the reception? How are your fans liking this album and this music?
Oh, it was fantastic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. It was more than I imagined.
Oh, cool.
They enjoyed a lot, and not even those songs that I like most. Like I prefer this and this, and I think they are going to work better with people. No, they choose other ones, and yeah, it's
Yeah.
fantastic to know what other people think about your songs and your lyrics and everything.
Yeah. So Release the Shark, is this something that you play at shows? Is this one of your go-to
Yes,
songs for your set list?
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Cool. Cool. So this is a big one for you guys. Was this a single off the album when you put it out?
No, no, no. It was not. Not even has not a video.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
we choose other for that, but we enjoy this song a lot, and
Yeah.
playing it is very nice because I love the start. You're going to check this in some moments, I think, and the start is like very quiet, and then a big scream,
Yeah.
and then everything goes, and yeah, yeah, I enjoy that a lot.
I love it. Well, with everything you've said, with career in the water and anxiety level stuff, I'm excited to hear this song. I think I think we all need a reminder to kind of let out that side of us, that inner side of us, to just be carefree and do the things
Yeah,
that we love. And that's what I get from it.
that's it. Yeah.
All right. I am stoked for this breakdown. I personally love water so much. I was in Greece recently and
Wow.
I was in Santorini, Mykonos and Athens and we took boats through each of those areas and surrounded by a lot of water and the Greek mythology with Poseidon and I don't know, I've always just loved the water too. And so with your story about your inner shark and being in the water, I feel like I'm going to relate to this song a lot. Even though I haven't heard it yet, I feel like it already calls to me in a way. So I'm excited to break this down. I have not listened to it yet. So I'm excited. So this is Release the Shark by Her Anxiety. Let's break this track down. my goodness. Okay. All right. That's a you know what? Okay, so I don't know if you caught it, but before the lyrics even started, I was smiling already. I was smiling
Yeah.
because it felt positive. It felt heavy metal and it felt like I can hear like all the different layers of the music there. It just felt like it was larger than life. It just felt like it was cinematic in a way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nobody told me never.
Really? Yeah,
But yeah.
no, for that opening of the song, just that alone put me in a better mood.
I love the opening. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I am so I'm always looking for songs like this because I'm a marathon runner.
Oh
And
wow.
whenever I need an extra push to get me through, because it's 26.2 miles, so it's a long time running and everything. Sometimes I
Yeah.
just need that music to just give me that extra fuel, that extra fire. Um, so I'm gonna add this onto my playlist already. All right.
Okay, what
I
honor.
hope for the best, but prepare for the worst.
That's it. That's it.
Ah,
We need to be prepared for everything, but
yeah,
always being positive, like positive mental attitude, you know. Yeah, we need
yeah,
that. We need that.
yeah. That hits me already because before I started this podcast, I was terrified. I was just like, what
Oh,
if nobody likes the concept? What if nobody wants to come on? What if I can't do this right? What if I can't relate to these artists and they don't even like me? You know what I mean? So like I was just like,
yeah.
I'm going into this and I'm gonna hope that this works. But I
Yeah.
also kind of have to prepare a little bit and be real that it might not, it might not work. But I'm gonna hope that it does and kind of dive right in, you know?
Yeah, I
I
think
love it.
this is how life works, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely. Don't get your hopes up too high, but keep your head up high too, though, because it
Yeah,
might
that's
it
it.
might it might just work out. All you can see is the dark through the glass. Nothing outside when you're drowning in it. Heroes are gone. Now is our time. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. All you can see is dark through the glass. And so relating it to water, it almost feels like it's like ice now. Where like the ice is like shreds of glass and like when you touch it it kind of breaks. Nothing outside when you're drowning. So yeah, like it's harder to swim. It's harder to get through when that water is icy and it's cold. So it's like there's this internal battle going on where you're trying to get out of it, but you can't even see anything around you and it's difficult. Heroes are gone. Now is our time. No one's coming to save me. No one's going to come out here and grab me. So I need to push through this and it's hard, but let me break this glass up a little bit. Let me break up the struggles and get through it as difficult as difficult as it might be. But even in just that instance, hope for the best. I might not be able to get through this glass. I might not be able to do this,
Yeah.
but you know what? I have to. It's
Yeah,
almost like
exactly.
it's almost like you have to do this because your internal side wants to do it so bad, so you have to at least try. Am I
Yeah,
on,
you
am I
have
on the right track a little bit with these lyrics here? That first part?
yeah, you have to be the one in charge of your own life. You have to be your own savior, you know. So
Mm,
that's it. You
yeah.
take that.
Scream for the voiceless. Scream for your life. The proud, the pride of your family, or proud,
Yeah.
yeah, the pride of your family, the pride of your crew. Fight with your hands till the ice burns the skin. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Yeah, so the ice burns your skin. If you're doing this, you're gonna get some kind of pain. It could,
Yeah, it is.
and yeah, and the ice and the skin. There's what's it called? Freezer burn or something like
Yeah.
that. Where
Yeah.
like, yeah, there's something like that. So like, but you have to get through it. Um, Scream for the voiceless. Scream for your life. What does that mean there to you?
Well, I think you have to do the things you need to save you, and everything that that is in your hands and what is not even in your hands also. So you have to scream for you and to scream for the others that cannot do it. So the people that are
Oh.
suffering more than you.
Oh, okay. Okay. It's almost like that took me to a visual of you on stage screaming, and you're screaming these lyrics at fans who are kind of in this ocean, this wave of people right in front of you. So you're screaming these words, you're screaming something that they want to scream. So like it's almost like you are screaming for the voiceless, and you are making an impact in music and your lyrics for those who don't know how to put words and songs and music together. It's almost like you are the one who's standing up for all these people, and you're like, let's go. It's almost, I can almost see an army behind you and other people swimming behind you, but you're leading it.
That could be.
I like that. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. All right,
Always.
let's keep listening to this. This is really great.
Okay, let's see.
Release the shark. I love that.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Sometimes you just have to scream something to let it out. Release this. Like so you're
Yeah.
like releasing the shark with the release of the emotion too.
Yeah, and also I always say in at work that I'm screaming in the band into the microphone to not scream to them in at job and in the
Right.
meetings. Yeah,
But
that's
it's not
it.
even at work either, you know, it's in friendships and family and relationships, and you
Also,
know, I think everybody needs that outlet to just kind of let out those emotions, because if you don't, then it does exactly what you're trying to avoid. You know, you're at more peace when you're at work or at the store or talking to friends. It's like if you can let that out.
yeah,
Um,
people always say that when they know me that I'm a very calm person. So that's why.
yeah. Yeah, a lot of us have different ways of coping and managing with anxiety and stuff, and I think screaming it out and putting it into a creative space instead of something else, that might not be so, you know, but that might not be the best for us. I think that this is a
It's
great
very
outlet.
helpful.
Oh yeah. I like, I'm not a boxer, but I like to box. Like I go to like classes and stuff, and that's my moment to just let it out, you know, when I'm hitting the bag or something like that. I think
Exactly. Yeah.
we all need that place to just hit something or to yell something, and um it's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's be our heroes. Let's,
Yeah.
you know, and man, these lyrics are hitting deep for me right now. You know, with all the craziness in the news and in the world
Oh,
right now, I'm at
yeah.
a place where I don't know who to trust and where to trust. I'm reading things and I don't even know, I don't even know if I believe it anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm finding myself having to do research for myself, to look into things for myself because of how I don't really trust a lot of things and people. So it's like, don't put your trust in people you don't even know almost. You don't know what
Yeah.
their intentions are, what their ideas are. Stand up for your own thoughts, your own ideas, your own dreams and goals.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. These times are hard, and also with the fake news, but also with the AI. So
Oh
it's
yeah.
that's very difficult to know what's real and what is not. And yeah,
Yeah. Let's be our own hero. I'll stand on my feet at the end of time. I'm going to be standing. There's no taking me down because I'm stronger than that. When the dark is upon us and there's nothing by your side, if you're drowning in the depth of your life, release the shark.
yeah, that's related when where you are in a mental breakdown. You have to be your own hero
Love that.
also, and you have
Yeah.
to release a shark.
So I was gonna save this for last, but I feel like, well, not last, but at the end of the song. Um, where does that kind of inner beast and shark come from? So I know you love the water and that's where the inspiration was from, but was there anything in your life that kind of held you back for a while until you kind of made a switch in your mindset of like, you know what, after that experience, I have to be my own hero and I can't, rely on others. Was there something that happened in your life that made you feel this way?
I don't think I have anything like a big point in my life that leads me to that, but I think being brave enough to go to the stage and everything when I started, it was like a switch on for other things. Like let's do things, don't think that much, and let's do it
Mm,
and see what happens. And it it works perfectly. If it
yeah.
does not, it's not a problem.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference between playing a small local venue, you know, uh, with, I don't know, 50 or so people, or, depending on the size of it, and then a
Yeah.
difference between a major festival stage. You know what I mean? So like when you first started playing some of those bigger shows, how did that feel for you? Like, did it kind of take you a minute to get adjusted to it, or do you feel like that all went away once you got on stage?
Um, I wanted so bad to go on stage, but it was also an anxiety moment
Yeah.
before the moment to start. Before it was horrible. The previous night I
Mm.
couldn't sleep
Ah.
at all, but no, but it was very nice. It was fantastic. I knew I was going to enjoy that a lot, and that was happened. So
You were ready for it.
very good.
There's always some
Also,
some nervousness and anxiety before you do something big, so that's
yes,
very normal. And I love how you were just like, you know what, this is what
let's
I
go.
love. Let's go. I'm running on no sleep right now, but I'm stoked. Give me an energy drink or something, and let's rock out.
Yeah, that's it.
That is the rock.
Monster, you can call me. I drink
Yeah.
a lot.
This episode will hopefully be sponsored by Rockstar Energy Drink. Have you ever heard? So, random note. Have you ever heard of the energy drink called Lucky?
No,
I don't know if it's out
no,
there where you're at, but there's this energy drink called Lucky out here, and it's the best energy drink I've ever had in my life. It is
really?
so good. So if you
I didn't
happen to
know.
find Lucky energy drink, I highly recommend it. Um,
Okay, fine.
Hope for the best.
Sponsorship.
Yeah, exactly. I actually reached out to them recently. I wrote them an email and I'm
Yeah,
like, "Hey you guys, I love what you're doing and the interviews run off of your drink. It helps get me ready for it." So, we'll
yeah.
see. We'll see. I'm going to reach back out to you and I'm going to be like, "Ada, we got it. We got the sponsorship."
So give me a some seconds, please. Lucky, call Matthew back. He needs you.
Yes, I love it. We're putting that good energy out there. We're
Yeah.
manifesting it together.
Yes.
And then you're going to come back on and we're going to have one together and we're going to do like a virtual toast and we'll be good. Thank you, Lucky,
Fantastic.
for sponsoring the future episodes. Um,
I want to be here when that happens.
um, I'll stand on my feet at the end of time. When the dark is upon us, there's nothing by your side. If you're drowning in the depth of your life, release the shark. If you're drowning, mm, Drowning is a terrifying thing.
Yeah, for sure. But it's also like a very peaceful moment. Not to be drowning, to be honest, but being underwater with
Mm.
no air, it's like a very relaxing moment. But also,
Ah,
obviously, having the option to go out.
yeah, yeah. Being underwater and having to hold your breath and nothing around you.
Yeah, yeah. For me, it's a very peaceful moment. Yeah,
Mm.
I know a lot of people that hates the sea and the water and everything, and they cannot think about it as a peaceful situation. But for me, it's very helpful when I go to the psychologist, for example, and it's like a helpful memory.
Mm. I like that. You're fearless.
No, I'm not.
It seems like it though.
No,
Honestly, because that mindset, because you're right, not a lot of people would think being in the middle of the ocean, not being able to breathe, nothing around you. I think most people would run away from that.
yeah,
99% of people
yeah,
maybe
that's
would
it.
run away from that, but it's the fearless ones who kind of push themselves to kind of
Yeah,
do things out of the normal. I like
yeah,
that.
could be. We are diverse, so yeah,
Yeah.
we enjoy that.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's a lot of people's fears, and so that's dope. All right, well let's keep rocking out to the song.
Yeah,
And on this podcast, I enjoy a good breakdown.
yeah,
It's in the name of the podcast, so I'm the like I'm finding myself like headbanging over here. It's fun. It's a positive. It just makes me feel good. It makes me feel good, and I love it. All right,
yeah.
I just wanted to say that real quick.
Uh, I love that when we are live. It's it's fantastic.
Oh,
Those
because the
moments
fans
are
are into it, huh?
yeah.
It's a good moment. That is so cool. That is so
Yeah.
cool. All right. All right, all right. And so there was a moment there that made me think of that when I said, "Oh, you're fearless." Again, face your fears and find
Yeah.
the way out of your life. This song's about just being fearless, and I love it.
Yeah, or
Ugh.
just to put them back and continue. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, recognize them. They are okay, but let's go. Yeah,
Yeah. There's no way to go home again. It's time to advance. There's no looking back. You only got
yeah.
to
No,
look
no
forward.
safe point. Yeah,
Yeah. Face your fears and find the way of your life. Release the shark. Nobody will say, I prefer to sit and wait through my hands. Trains run away. So, um, I like to read kind of like psychology books and like mental health books and stuff. And there's a term, and it's called delayed gratification, where you have to delay being happy. So it's doing the things, the hustle, the grind. It's all the things that people don't see behind the scenes before we get to the stage. And it's you get through the pain first because that makes the success just so much better. And
yeah.
nobody
No,
starts off already like their first song, first track, already a rock star playing shows. It takes time, and um that time can be very hard sometimes because you don't know, do people like it? Do I like it? Like what impact is it having? And so delaying that gratification.
Yeah,
Um,
you have to enjoy it. And if you like that thing that you're doing, um, I don't care what it is, it's painting or whatever. It's a kind of art or a sport. Or I'm a very, very bad runner. I cannot run a marathon for sure.
I
But
cando swim
if
underwater
I
for sure.
enjoy
So
that,
we have our thing. Yeah.
yeah, if I enjoy that, let's do it. Run 1 kilometer. That's enough, you know.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go. Let's
yeah,
do it. Let's try it. Let's at least give it a shot.
yeah, yeah.
When do the hands, how many no's could I accept before open the mouth and speak for myself? I love that line. Don't tell me who or how to be. I'm going to tell you who I am. And to me, that line's almost like listening to people and, uh, because we all kind of gone through it at some point where we let other people's thoughts and actions dictate how we feel about ourselves. Um, and then we kind of start to believe the things because we're like, oh, this person said I wasn't good at this or that, or the song's not good. And then we start to just like have this inner dialogue with ourselves that's just really bad. But you in the song, you're like, no, I'm speaking for myself here. I
Yeah,
know this song is great.
I don't know if the song, but it's related with when I was a teenager. I was in a band that they didn't like me and they
Mm.
fired me. So kind
Oh,
of,
wow.
yeah, I was like, okay, don't come back, and okay, that's okay, no problem. I'm going
That's their
to go
loss.
for my own band and to see
Yeah.
what happens, and this is what happens. So yeah, go for it if you like. If you enjoy it, go for it. It doesn't matter what other think or
Yeah.
their opinions. That's
Yeah. And that's really cool that it's almost like you used the band letting go of you as fuel to do your own thing. So
yeah,
instead of kind of like, oh, I wasn't good enough for this, is it my vocals, is it my lyrics, or whatever, you're like, no, 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 no. This didn't work, but I'm gonna try it a different way now.
yeah, yeah.
This track is motivational, and I think that's why it
Yeah.
connects very well with me because I love music like this.
Wow.
All right, let's keep listening.
That's it.
Wow, that is "Release the Shark" by Her Anxiety. Wow. Yeah. I felt myself doing this like the entire time.
Yeah, it's a good song for
The
that.
guitars, like the harmonizing guitars in the background too. For me, I've always been a huge fan of harmonizing guitars because it just sounds so positive. You know, you're getting kind of both. You're getting two different sounds there, and they collide together, and it just creates this vibe and atmosphere that is just kind of
Yeah,
larger than life almost.
I love that. I think one guitar in a band, only one, is not enough. But that's my opinion,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. I think it, for me, it depends what kind of genre it is. Like if it's a punk rock band, one
Yeah,
guitar is cool. But like
yeah,
if it's like something like this, yeah, you need two because that sound just sounds fuller, it sounds larger than life almost.
yeah,
And then you have some like synths and stuff going in the background, and
yeah,
you got that double pedal going. So whoever, so you said the singer, the guy who's singing, that's the guitar player.
yeah,
He's got a
yeah,
good voice
exactly.
because it makes me want to sing along with him.
Yeah, it happens to me in the rehearsals.
Sure, yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
I'm like taking the microphone out
yeah.
and singing with him. Like,
That's cool, and that shows that you have a good relationship with your band too. Because not a lot of bands
yeah,
are too open about sharing vocals. Like some vocalists are like, you know what, I got this. Let me scream. Let me do my thing. But the fact that you guys combine
yeah, we
the
have a
screaming and the singing and
yeah.
together, and you're on stage together, that's really cool. That's a good band dynamic to have.
Yeah, I think so. We have a very, very good relationship between us, and we are like very close friends or family also because we are a lot of time together. And when we go for other cities to play there, it's like maybe 12 hours driving to go and come back. And yeah,
Have you
that's
ever played a show in the US before?
no, no, never,
No, never.
never. I've never been there. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in New York, so I am
Okay.
I am manifesting her anxiety playing out in Brooklyn or Manhattan one day.
Yeah, I hope so. And
Yeah.
sponsor by Lucky.
But exactly. Exactly. I love this. We're doing great manifestations. We're doing what's best for us. All right, there are some extra lyrics down there. Not too many new lyrics, but there are a few. Um, there's no way to go home again. It's time to advance, face your fears, and find the way of your life. There's no storm to hide the sun. Fight for your dreams. There's nothing else. Let's keep standing in the edge. Your light is hope for all. There's no storm to hide this sun. You are so positive and you're so hopeful that there's nothing or no one that's going to stop you from feeling the way that you do because inside you just have this, because you talk about sun, there's a fire burning. There's a
Exactly.
fire
That's
burning
yeah.
and there's nothing that is going to stop that.
Yeah, but not for me, but I think that's something that people need to hear, to
Absolutely.
listen to. So um, I think everybody is a sun, a star in on the inside. So
Mm.
they have to know that if there's a storm, if there's a bad moment or something that's happening, or a depression or anxiety, whatever, you can go out of that and you can go and shine. That's it.
Mm.
That's what I wanted to share with people in that song.
Let's keep standing on the edge. Your light is hope for all. And so, one thing that I love about that is partly one of the reasons I started this podcast, is because I feel that artists need a place to let out some of these emotions and thoughts and explain their lyrics, but also for others to hear what their favorite artists feel because we're like, this is that person's mindset, and if I can kind of get a little bit of that too, like I can be fearless. And so seeing other people achieve their dreams and big goals gives light and hope to others too.
Yeah, that's it.
Um, so with lyrics like this, have you had anybody kind of DM you or reach out and say, "Hey, this song really resonated with me. I love your lyrics in this song." How has the reception for this song specifically been for you in the band?
Okay, so something that happens to us here in Spain is that not many people takes the time to um, understanding the lyrics when I'm
Mm,
singing is very, very complicated because I'm screaming, so I know it's not understandable at all.
yeah, yeah,
So if they have to reach to the lyrics and then they have to read them or maybe translate them because no, not all of us speak English.
right, right.
So that's something that is not. We are not used to get those messages.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's the whole point of this podcast is to dive into the lyrics and really get a
yeah,
good understanding of where the artist is coming from. So
yeah. I
I
appreciate this a lot.
cool, thank you. Yeah, no, me too. I'm stoked to have you on. So I hope then it's funny. So I said hope when I read hope for the best. So I'm hoping for the best with this, with like your fans now being able to learn a little bit more about you and the story and how what guides you through what waves kind of guide you back to land and
I hope
have
so.
yeah, and being able to fight through it. And I really hope that there's people that resonate with this. I already do. I mean, from the very first, before the lyrics even started, I felt something.
That's
So yeah,
great.
that's the whole point, is for people to understand these lyrics
Yeah,
and be like, oh yes, now I need to go hear this song live, and it brings more it brings more people to
yeah,
your shows.
would be fantastic.
Um, that's amazing. So, with such positivity in these lyrics, when you are singing them in front of an audience, how does that feel? Do you feel that release come out from you too when you're releasing, like when you're singing it and screaming it live? Like, how is screaming these words
Yeah,
in front of an audience for you?
I'm very, very happy
Yeah,
when when I'm singing and sharing this everything, and I know that they are not listening to the lyrics like, okay, she's saying that, but I
sure.
think the energy is there, and
Exactly. And
that's
that's what I'm
great.
saying. I felt it before I even heard the lyrics. I said that from the moment I heard this. I felt something before I even knew what you were talking about.
That's important thing. Yeah.
It is. It really is. You and your band were able to create just a positive atmosphere before you even said a word.
Wow, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys did this. That just came naturally. Well. Did it? Did this song, when it came to recording it and kind of putting all the layers together, did it kind of just come natural to you guys to kind of do something like this?
Yeah, I think so.
I knew it. Yeah.
Rodrigo, the other singer and the guitarist is the one that is the composer here. So yeah,
Oh, that makes sense now, because that's
everything
where
was,
that.
yeah,
Yes. Okay. Cool. I knew there
all
was kind
together.
of something more because it felt larger than just a song. Like the synths in the back and the orchestral kind of vibes it give. It just gives it that, like, it's almost like a song you would hear at the end of a movie where like the person gets through the journey. It's like watching the movie, someone's down
Yeah,
and out, and by the end of it, they're back on their feet. And it's like I can hear this song like kind of going with the end of the movie. And it's
exactly.
like a positive note now, especially being a composer, because he probably does films or commercials or something like that, right? He's kind of in the cinematic atmosphere world, or what does he do
Yeah,
for?
nowadays he's working for influencers in TikTok, Instagram, those things. So
Oh,
yeah, kind
okay.
of he's very inspirational and also very creative person.
Very cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt cinematic. It felt like a movie. It
Yeah,
felt like it was that scene in the movie where the person that you're rooting for just gets through it. That's awesome.
yeah.
Um,
I love his songs, and he's doing a very good job. He did in that album, and in the new one he's doing also. So he's well, we are composing now, but
yeah, I would love to see a music video for this song, especially
it's
because it sounds cinematic. So putting a visual to it would be really cool.
yeah, could
And
be.
maybe it's like it'll be very hard to shoot a music video in the ocean, but like if you're standing in front of a green screen and you just have these waves crashing behind you and it's like you have blue lights and you're just kind of it feels like you're underwater with you. I think that would be a really awesome concept for a video.
Yeah,
Very awesome. And it's
could
never
be.
too late. Even though this track came out 3 years ago, it is never too late to put something out visually for your music.
We are going to think about it.
You absolutely should. Absolutely should. This is a track that needs a visual. Doesn't need it, but
It would work.
it would work. Exactly, exactly. That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say. Exactly. So what is so I know you have your actually no. I'm gonna ask a different question. I'm gonna ask one more kind of mental health question and then we'll go into wrapping it up. So,
Okay.
so hope for the best, prepare for the worst. I'll stand on my feet when the dark is upon us, nothing but our side. Release the shark. So this this mindset is easier said than done. A lot of people kind of get trapped in depression and the emotions and the anxiety of the world. What advice do you have for anybody who is struggling and doesn't know how to get this mindset, who doesn't know how to pull that shark
Okay.
out? What advice do you have if someone said, Ada, I want to release this inner shark, but I don't know how? How did you
Okay.
do it? What advice would you give?
Some things that work for me, and they are obviously music, and also I would recommend everybody to go to the psychologist, and also to take your medicines if
Mm,
the doctor tells you, like, please
yeah,
take the advice.
yeah.
Yeah, it's very very important. Many people has a lot of fears related to that, and with mental health issues also, and for me it's a basic. Yeah,
Mm. It's a,
and it's not an easy one. I know,
yeah, it's
but
not.
yeah, it's
Yeah, I
not
mean,
only be happy. Yeah, and I know, be happy. Thank you.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, there was a period in my life where every day was just darkness. Every day was a struggle just to get through it. And when you're in it, it is very hard to get out of it. And
Yeah,
so I think what you said with having a place to get those thoughts out with a therapist or a psychologist and also with the combination of medication because sometimes a lot of people don't want medication because they don't
yeah,
trust it
that's
or they
it.
don't know side effects.
Hmm.
But the medication actually can work for a lot of people. Sometimes it
Yeah,
takes a journey to figure out how much and how
yeah,
much until you start to feel something. But the combination of therapy and medication and learning yourself, who you are as a person, and what you really want out of life. Because it's really cool that you found something that you knew that you loved and you knew it's always kind of been with you. That's this music side. But not a lot of people have that thing that they know they love. Like finding our thing is not as easy, either. And so
yeah,
when you're depressed and you don't know what route to go, you don't know what you want out of life, just take a first step and just
yeah,
talk to somebody. Talk to
and
someone first.
and trust the process.
Trust the process.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It'll be a
And
long journey.
this goes back to what I was saying earlier about that delayed gratification, because you have to go through the hard shit first. You have to go through that internal battle before you see that other side.
Yeah,
Face your fears and find the way.
yeah, that's it.
Amazing. Amazing. I love metal that has a positive message, because a lot of people can just hear screaming and they'll think, oh, this person is just mad. Why are they so angry?
Yeah,
But when they read the lyrics and they hear the story behind it,
yeah,
it just changes everything. It changes the
yeah.
entire like view on the song and you as an artist and a vocalist.
Yeah, for a positive or a negative way.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, I know you have this massive festival coming up, and I hope to see you there. I honestly do hope to go to this festival. Um, but what else does 2026, this new year, have in store for Her Anxiety and all things you guys are doing? What else? New music,
Yeah,
more tours,
yeah.
more shows. What else is going on in the world of Her Anxiety this year?
More shows for sure, and also more work because, as I told you before, we are working now in some new music. So I don't know if it's going to be released this year or the following year, the next year. But yeah, new music for sure, and I am enjoying a lot this process for the new album. It's like
Yeah.
I love the new songs and going to the rehearsals. It's been fantastic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
very, very
One thing
into
that
that.
I have noticed from the very beginning of this episode is you smile a lot.
Yeah, I love smiling. Yeah, I'm a happy person.
You smile a lot. It seems like you have a lot of passion for what you do. And
Yeah,
I
I
think
know.
that that's the most important thing. You have to love it. You have to. And I love when we were listening to the track, you were kind of rocking out to it. Like you're
Yeah,
a happy person. You've gone through the struggles, but you've seen the other side and you do what you love and you're doing it with a smile on your face and you're getting through those things. Life isn't perfect. Obviously, we still go through things all the time. But if you release that shark, it
yeah,
might be a little bit easier.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
What a great interview. Well, thank you so much for doing this. And I, again, apologize deeply for my delayed
No problem. Don't
coming
worry.
on this. It's a little crazy out right now, but we made this
Yeah,
work. You're all the way in Spain and I'm in New York. We both have storms,
yeah.
but we made it here to talk about rock and roll and mental health today. And that is kick ass for sure.
That's the important thing. Yeah, yeah. I enjoyed a
Absolutely.
lot this interview. Thank you very much, Matthew.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Cool. Oh, well, so if somebody were to ask you, where's the best place to go to listen to the music and to find out everything you guys are doing and to keep up with you, where would you tell them to go for everything Her Anxiety?
I would say YouTube for going for the videos and for the music, maybe Spotify also, but to keep in touch with us and see us more daily or weekly
Hmm.
on
Yeah.
Instagram. Yeah, we are very active there.
Go see a show. Go support the band. Go talk to them. Go take photos. Get their autograph because Ida likes that.
Whatever.
I'm going. What
Yeah, yeah.
if I make it out there? I am bringing Her Anxiety vinyl, and I'm going to have you sign it.
Sorry?
I'm going to have you. I'm going to have you sign it. I'm going to bring. I'm going to bring like a CD or a poster or something, and have you
Okay.
sign it for me. And I'm going to hang it up back here. I like to. I like to. There's a couple albums and some CDs and stuff from bands that I've interviewed before, and they sign it out to the show. So
Okay.
I'm going to get an autograph from you one day, and I'm going to place it right behind me.
Oh,
It's
okay,
and
no problem. But you also can send me the address, and I'm going to send you for sure.
oh yes, that well, I yeah, absolutely. I know we're far, so we will work that out. But yes, I
Okay.
would absolutely love it, and I'll hang it behind me for every episode so people can see
Okay.
that.
Yeah, fantastic.
Well, again, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, sharing your music and your positivity. It's always good to see a light, a positive light when in metal music and in the artists who play it and who write it. So, thank you for sharing your story and for your time. And I wish you nothing but the best for Resurrection Fest and all your other shows. And I'm stoked to hear the new music. When the new music drops, we're gonna have to do this again and break down another song of yours and
Fine.
dive into your lyrics and
Okay.
find out a little bit more about Aida.
Let's go. I'll be thinking about which is the best song for me.
Perfect, perfect. Well, we're connected now, so feel free to reach out at any time. If you ever want to do this again, let me know. I will help
Okay.
promote, anything that I see you guys got going on. I'll share stories and stuff. We need to bring more attention to her anxiety. And if you're out in Spain,
Thank you.
all my U.S. listeners, make it out to a show sometime. If you're ever in the area, use it as an excuse to go on a vacation too because
Yeah.
I've never been to Spain before, and I know a lot of
Okay.
people. It's kind of a distance for us and everything, and
Yeah, no.
travel and finances is always a thing. But when you can make a vacation out of going to something like a show, like a festival, that's kind of one of the best ways to do it. I always use shows as an excuse to travel. I'm like, oh, this is going to be over there. I guess that's where I'm going this year.
Yeah, that's it.
And so that's kind of my mindset with Spain. Like I hope to be there, but I won't take any more of your time. Thank you so much.
Thank
This
you.
was amazing. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.